MzeroA Nation, Jason here. I'm on the left downwind for runway 32 right now at the Williston Airport, and I'm going to show you perhaps one of the best tips, we'll call it a secret to perfect landings, and that is practicing slow flight down the runway. Let me explain as I get us queued up here. I'm going to beam my touchdown point, my pretend touchdown point, because we're going to do slow flight down the runway of 3-2, carb heat, power back to roughly 1700 in the RPM department, 10 degrees of flaps. I'm within my flat bar, flaps coming in. Making sure I'm initiating a descent down. We're going to start that coming on down. Why do we practice slow flight? Up at altitude. Oddly enough, we practice slow flight at altitude to get better at our landings. Right before you touch down, you may not realize it, but you're basically in a phase of slow flight. The controls are sloppy, the rudder work has more authority. Let me turn base here real quick. And Wilson traffic, Skyhawk 23 Mike Zulu's turning left base, runway 32, low approach at Williston. Let me know we're low approach, a really, really low approach. I'm gonna try to hold the wheels just inches off the ground, and I'll have to actually give it a little bit of power as I come in here, and that's the goal. I literally want you to do slow flight down the runway. Hold the wheels, the landing gear just inches off of the ground. You're gonna have to give it a little bit of power. You have to feel how sloppy the controls are. If you have a problem, one, maintaining and landing on center line, you need slow flight down the runway. If you have a problem timing your transition, don't use the word flare. I don't like the word flare. We'll talk about that in a future video. Wilson traffic, Skyhawk 23 Mike Zulu is turning final, 3-2, low approach, Williston. All right, I'm gonna set this up just like it were a normal landing. My speed, 65 right now. Life is looking good. Carb heat's on, flaps are full, just like I would really be coming into land here on the numbers, is what I'm setting up for. All is looking good before landing checklist. Everything else ending with me is set. And then just before, when I would transition, rather than use the word flare, I'm gonna transition into slow flight. So here we come. Looking good, looking good. I transition, and I'm giving it a little power. A little more power. Hold it right here. A little more power. Hold it right here. A little more power. Hold it here. Right on the brink of the stall. Hold it here. Give it some power. You got a stall warning horn. Giving it some power. Holding it here. Holding it here. I want to show you something. Look at my ailerons. Look how they're doing nothing right now. It's all about nice, easy rudder control. Let me get it back down a little bit lower here. Holding it here. Holding it here. Eyes down that runway. Eyes down that runway. All is looking good. Just holding this here. I'm at about 57 on my speed right now. Just holding it all the way. 1,000 feet of runway left. Carb heat, full power. Went around about 1,500 feet of runway left. I just saw the 1,000-foot marks. Now, I still have 40 degrees of flaps in. Let's baby it out. Let's go right to 20. Now it's just a go-around procedure at this point. Positive rate of climb to 10. Confirm. Positive rate of climb, 80 knot, climb out.
White and blue says it's left base for 2-3.
He's on factor, he's on base. We are climbing up and out of here. Hey, slow flight down the runway. You want to have a game changer in your landings. Go find the longest runway you can and start practicing slow flight down the runway. I promise you, next lap you come around the land is going to be an outstanding landing. You've heard us talk a lot about this date of August 19th, by the way. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. You love our videos, you love what we do. Be there. Our YouTube page, our Facebook page, August 19th. There's a link to RSVP, so you can check that out below on Facebook as well. Trust me, you won't want to miss it, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and most importantly, remember that a good pilot is always learning. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you.
MzeroA Nation, Jason here. Listen, you know I am not someone to hype things. So I tell you that August 19th is a big deal. I truly mean it. I hope you'll join us live on the MzeroA YouTube as well as the MzeroA.com Facebook pages. I promise you will not be disappointed. We are going to forever change the face of what aviation education truly looks like.